Sea rescue operation exercise took place in Phuket to test out preparedness of personnel and equipment in response to emergencies in the Andaman provinces of southern Thailand. The sea rescue operation marking a passenger ferry accident in the Andaman Sea took place on Wednesday afternoon. The drill tested out the integrated work of personnel and equipment from Phuket, Phang Nga and Krabi. The exercise began from Outpaw Pier in Baklog, where a passenger ferry was supposedly carrying 200 passengers, mostly tourists en route to Phang Nga Bay. The ferry then supposedly caught fire, so the exercise for team response took place. The rescue team from Phuket then took action as planned with support from Ban Yi local government in Phang Nga and the Ao Nang Sub-District Administration in Krabi. Phuket Vice Governor Wirawat Janpen said the mock exercise is a good way to test out preparedness in response to emergencies and that it can minimize risk for the loss of lives. The Baklok Sub-District Administration Organization President Atipong Kongnam sees the drill as helping to reaffirm tourist confidence in the tourist destination safety measures. In a related issue, landslide-prone locations maps are published and given out to villagers in risky locations in Krabi. Residents in the recent landslide-hit areas at Patong in Khao Pranom district of Krabi can now identify the risky locations, evacuation routes, and safe shelters in case of any emergency. The Director General of the Department of Mineral Resources, Mr. Adisak Thongkaimuk, and the Director General of Environment Quality Promotion, Pontip Pantaran, recently handed over landslide-prone maps to Krabi Governor Prasit Osathanon to pass on to local villagers. The Department of Mineral Resources had set up the early warning system to help train local villagers to create a network to cope with a flash flood emergency. Mr. Adisak said the loss in Bantonghan and other places in the southern provinces has prompted the department to work harder to provide more precise and correct data about the risk areas. The department had collected data from the March disaster to create new flash flood and landslide warning maps, which enable the villagers to know whether they now live in high-risk areas. The maps contain landslide-prone locations and the landslide routes in the villages. It also clearly shows designated evacuation routes and shelters. The Krabi governor believes that the material would help reduce risk in loss of lives from natural disasters. Now into some sports. Phuket surfing events moved to Patong Beach in September. The third Quicksilver Thailand Surf Competition 2011 is being moved from Kata Beach to the popular Patong Beach this year. The event is scheduled to be held from September 21st to 24th in front of Phuket Graceland Resort. The event is organized by the Quicksilver Retail Thailand Limited under the support of the Tourism Authority of Thailand and the Patong Municipality. According to the Quicksilver's general manager, Surachet Muntong, more than 100 surfers have registered for the competition. The organizers expect some 300 surfers from across the globe to compete in the games, which include 4 classes: longboard, shortboard, woman, and masters for surfers over 35 years old. Surachet reasoned the relocation from Kata to Patong Beach, saying that he would like to send out the messages that you can surf at any beach in Phuket, not only at Kata. The event will also include a surfing festival with fashion, music, and sports activities. Gearing up for the event in September, the company last Saturday opened its Quicksilver Surf House at Jangsilang Shopping Mall in Patong, and this will be open until the end of September. Meanwhile, Kata Group organized charity football training focusing on underprivileged children. Some 80 children, mostly from the special school Panya Nukun in Baklog on Saturday, had an opportunity to learn football skills on a nicely laid grass soccer field belonging to Kata Group of Hotel located in Chao Pha Thani Housing Estate in Shillong. The event was held under the Kata Group charity event pioneered by the son of the Kata Group managing director, Paliyawit Benz Atariyachai. The kids learned football techniques from professionals, including a Japanese player from FC Phanga. On this occasion, the MD of Kata Group, Pamuk Atariyachai, and its new marketing director, Panriyawit, handed over 30,000 baht cash in support of the Panyanukun school to its director in support of the student activities there. The young executive, Pariyawit, and hotel group director, Iam Wong, told freelance reporters Grant that they hoped the event would inspire the kids to exercise and keep away from bad activities.
Mainly they are the kids in our football club already. That's in our course. And then, some kids, I think it's their friends mainly, yeah.
This is from the Kata Group of staff?
What do you mean?
The children come from the Kata Group of hotels staff. Is that right?
I think one part.
Right.
Yeah.
You obviously work for the group too. What's your main job, your main role working now?
Oh, right now I just started working mass communications.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you're very keen on football?
Very.
Kuniam, you're director of the group. What is the main aim from the group's point of view, from the hotel's point of view?
I think Kata Group, you see, with Kun Pamuk as a chairman and the managing director, we are always, keen in promoting and helping the sport as a whole. You see, not only football but other sports as well. And this is a good thing. You see, we built our own football field here, so enable for the children of our staff as well as any outsider to be able to have a chance to have a basic training of football.
Right. So this event also sort of marks the official opening of the pitch here. Is that right?
It's not like that, but you see with Ben, you see has a very good intention to help local people as a whole, which is very good, and I think this is the beginning, and maybe in a few months' time, then we have the second or third and continuation, because he would like to keep on to benefit the young children and the teenagers as a whole.
Right. Tell us a bit about the pitch. I mean, it looks very good condition, good grass. How much does it cost, and how long has it taken to build here?
This is one of the very expensive, I think quite expensive ground in Thailand, because each ride, as you know, it costs a lot of money. But then with the kindness of Kun Pamuk and other director of Kata Group, so we are able to do this. But then again, you see, we are not very happy with the state of the ground. I think it's improving all the time, and hope that you see is developing towards the standard field.
Right. Benz, you've obviously played on it yourself. What do you think of the grass and the pitch? And also, I mean, it got full-size goals and everything. Is it a good training pitch?
Yeah, it's all right, but we're always looking for improvements. I mean, there's a few sand pits, but I think it's all right for now. It's good. It's good enough.
You've got a Japanese player from, is it Phang local team, coming to help you? So he's a professional player coming to help train. Is it good enough for professionals to come and train here themselves?
I would say it's good enough.
So
it's
in
good
the
enough.
future you hope maybe more teams or more players will come here to actually use it as a training facility?
Right now, this is staff facility, and maybe with a few exceptions they could come, but right now it's for our staff. It's our staff training ground.
And here now is the weather forecast for the day ahead. Today we can expect moderate southwest monsoon prevailing over the Andaman Sea and the southern Thailand west coast. All ships should proceed with caution. In the southern west coast, we can expect fairly widespread thunder showers in 70% of the area with isolated heavy rain. Southwesterly winds coming at 20 to 35 kilometers per hour, with wave height at about 2 meters and more than 2 meters in raining areas. In Phuket, we can expect scattered thunder showers in 40% of the area. Southwesterly winds at 15 to 35 kilometers per hour, with wave height at 1 to 2 meters and more than 2 meters in raining areas. The maximum temperature today in Phuket, we can expect 32 degrees Celsius, with minimum temperature tomorrow at 24 degrees Celsius. Sunset today can be expected at 6:48 p.m., with sunrise tomorrow at around 6:19 a.m. High water today is expected at 8:58 a.m. and 9:24 p.m., while low water is at 2:27 a.m. and 3:17 p.m. And that wraps up today's edition of Andaman News. We return tomorrow and next week on Thursday and Friday. Please send your comments or contributions to andamannews@yahoo.com. And thank you for joining me today. I'm Abel saying Sawadee Ka.